Hey YouTube, good morning and welcome back to another vlog. So, to start, I thought I was gonna have an order to show you, but it's not here yet. But I did want to talk about how I have chosen to display my gel polishes. I moved them around when I came back off of break. And yeah, so I just wanted to talk about why things are where they are and what the method to my madness was. So if that's something that interests you in this vlog, stay tuned. First of all, let's just give you a big picture of what this all looks like. So here's what it looks like. It's right behind my desk, so I sit right there in that black stool. This is the situation, client chair. By the way, in one of my vlogs, I showed you that I had gotten these chair covers. Highly recommend, highly recommend. Aside from the blue shop towels, they have to be cut, so they're just there as a reminder. But yeah, so this is my general setup, but this is what this looks like. I can try to link these polish holders in the description box. It's been a minute since I bought them. It's been probably a year and a half, but I'm sure they're still available. So I will link them. They came in black and they came a little bit different. So what I did was hung them up on like a clothes rack by hooks and I spray painted them. I spray painted them with an off-white. It's been wonderful. They've not chipped. Like if you thought maybe the paint might peel or anything like that. Nope. I did give them a light sand simply because they were really shiny, like they had a really shiny coat on them. So I did sand them for a second before I spray painted them. But yeah, so the power just went out. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyhow, carry on. So, what I want to talk about, I don't want to get too close to it here, but okay, so Ugly Duckling, Glitterbels, Artistic. Then we have, I need to take these menus down, shoved them up there. Then we have top coats that are essentially empty, but need to be poured into each other, you know, based on the brand, as my dirty top coat for glitter. I have off-brand top coats, so that's like a Glitterbels top coat. Oops, we're getting out of focus. And the next of these are all base coats, top coats, primers, pH balancers. I do have my buttercreams there. We'll talk about those in a second. My luminary is right there. I only have one color right now because I love it and I've never bought anything else, but I soon would like to invest in more. So in my top coat collection, is honestly, there is Glitterbels, there is ONS, which is from a dog's age ago. There is, did I say Artistic? There's Madame Glam, there's Wildflowers, there's Kira Sky, Beamy, Enel Couture, Light Elegance. I've got them all. So, because I have all of the product as well to match them. So, these are simply here because I'm not sure why else. I don't use them as much anymore. I tend to only use them for art. So, really, technically, I didn't actually want them up here. I would like to move them, but they've just kind of stayed out of ease because I, you know, just didn't want to move them. For some reason, I have a Creative Nail Design black acrylic right there, and I have a couple of Glam and Glitz up there, which the Glam and Glitz is elsewhere, so I don't know why it's there, but anyway. So coming over here, so we'll get through kind of our, like, you know, off-brand, not off-brand, you know, the extras. So there's a little bit more Light Elegance there that I dabble in once in a while. My Gummy Jelly, that color gloss is there for a reason. I can't remember what it is. Okay, so I'm like I don't know, it's weird, I guess, but this is my one and only C&D shellac. I have never owned it until I got this black. I used it when I taught in the college and I just didn't love it and I never owned it. So anyway, fun fact, I only own one C&D. I got it like a year ago and it's, of course, black. I do use it, I don't mind it. It is what it is. I have a couple of Born Pretties here. These are like cat eye. I have 2 Madame Glam that you're going to see in a video coming up because they've sent them to me. Thank you very much, Madame Glam. I have a couple of the new Color Gloss, and these are some Color Gloss that just aren't really like in right now, so I've kind of bumped them over because the Color Gloss that's here is full, so I've moved them over. I have a few gelish and a few more Light Elegance odds and ends, some more gelish that's older that truly probably just needs to go. And then up a little further, I have some artistic that doesn't cover well that I kind of set there because, guys, there's always a use for every gel polish. It just might not be right now. You know, I wait a little bit, and if I find that I'm really, truly never going to use them, then I let them go. And then up there, there's a few Born Pretty and 1 gel bottle ink and a couple of Perfect Match. So those are like the oddballs. The oddballs that I reach for. Let me fix this up. I should have like cleaned up a little bit before I started filming, right? Okay, so getting into, I'm gonna sit down in my chair so that this makes more sense to you. I have a super hard time. These used to be up further. These were over here. And they looked so pretty in this little unit. They filled it. They looked great. But I couldn't see the little color windows. So now I've got these down here because it's easier when you know, essentially like I'm holding you right now at face level. I'm looking down on them, so to speak. So it's easier to see what I'm looking for. It's easier to just grab. What was happening when they were up further is I was doing this with them all the time. And then they got messy, right? It was harder to keep them looking nice. And I want them to look nice. You know, now more than ever, I've always wanted things to look clean and neat, but now more than ever, I really want them to look clean. So, you know, which means I'm going to have to stop slopping them all over the bottles, but that's, I mean, you know, old dog, new tricks. So these are my Glitterbels, which I cannot wait to finish up adding to the shelf. So what I'm basically doing is as I add to these, I'm going to bump these. And it's not for any other reason than I love these. And these are okay. You know, I use them. They're cool. Some of them cover better than others. Some of them have had like a better shelf life than others. But I love the Glitterbels. I love the Nail Throne. I love her customer service. I really want to support Glitterbels and the Nail Throne, so here I am. If you haven't tried their gel polishes, go to the Nail Throne. There's a link in my description box. There's also a discount code, so make sure you use that because we all love a discount. So these are more at eye level. Like I'm still holding the camera at eye level and this is what I see. So I can see the little color windows because I know that I can use the rings like that attach, but guys, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. So yeah, I'm really freaking happy with the way this all looks right now. So I'm gonna swing around here. So that's a messy nail art drawer. We don't need to look in there. This, you know, they do fly back a little bit as I open and close, but these are all my colors. I did once have them situated between like solid colors and glitters. They've since kind of gone AWOL on me, but through the break, I was only ordering gel polishes because I wasn't using any acrylic because I had my nail desk at home. I was making press-ons. I wasn't using acrylic at home, so I didn't order any acrylic. So now I need to kind of get back to ordering a little bit of this so I can do some tutorials for you guys. So if you see anything that you would like to see in a tutorial, just pop on to like my Liquid Chrome Nails Instagram and send that to me. That's perfectly cool. So that drawer keeps opening and the other drawer opens. Now I'm gonna slide over here. Okay, let's throw these out. And I'm going to show you Okay, I'm just gonna show you. So this is what's happening. So back here, this drawer is where I hold all of my core powders for Glitterbels. I would love to have them out, but they don't fit, like they don't fit in here. Oh, okay, so I know I'm jumping around here, but I wanna come back to this. I did wanna mention to you. So I am gonna try to find the link for these, but they had, okay, start at the beginning of the story. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm sorry, I'm going out of focus, and then 5, 6. So this is like 2 sets of 3. And they had the little scrolly tops to them, and I didn't like that. So I got my boyfriend to cut them, okay? So that is why these might not look like anything you've seen online, because I had them customized. Anyway, I meant to say that all earlier and I didn't. So there's a reason why this looks like this. A lot of these, especially a lot of the fusion paints, well, I shouldn't say just that, like a lot of them are just getting towards their empty, just they're empty, and I'm finishing them up. Now I've either repurchased these, or I've repurchased something else that I like better, or I've just found something plain different. Regardless, I left these like this because as I use them and make decisions about them, I'm either going to throw them, which I'll throw them into like an empties for you guys, or keep them, and then, you know, at the end of a month or so, I can see what's left in here and I can arrange them properly. And at that point is when the buttercreams are also going to come down into the drawer, and they will be more arranged. So some of those used to actually be in here where I keep my forms, but as I was cleaning things up, like I just left my forms, my notepad's always been in this drawer for whatever reason. This is a core powder too, but it's a large jar and it would only fit in here, so it's in there. And the 2 glitters that I literally use the most of, I know these are old like acrylic bottles, but that's the mermaid glitter, and this is like a holographic glitter, so I left them in there. And yeah, so I wanted to make sure I had lots of forms and they were easy to get at when we came back, because I only use forms. So some of these used to be in there because that was like, in essence, it was like a junk drawer, like a junk nail art drawer kind of thing, where all the things that I use the most frequently would just kind of get tossed, and it was getting a little bit much. So I wanted to be able to go through it. Another thing that I want to deal with when this all happens, my tile, is this. I had set this up at Christmas time to be able to do nail art with it, and that was fun and it was great, but I just kind of stopped using it, I guess after Christmas. So yeah, I need to get that washed out and maybe start using it again. Some gel polishes or paints don't go as well in here because they evaporate a little bit and harden up, but I need to just figure out which ones aren't going to do that and place them in there. You know, my velveteen is in here as well. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I also, it's time to fix this up. I had a lot of new stuff come in kind of over the break. I just really enjoy, it's supposed to be in there. I just really enjoy having this because I can lift it up, I can show the client, they can paw through it, figure out what they want. I really like that, so I need to figure out what I want to do exactly with this, but that'll be in time. And then my bottom 2 drawers, since I came home, or since I came back here from home, are all press-on stuff. So that's it. So next week I'm gonna get back into making some press-ons. So I just wanted to take you on a little tour of that. Oh, and I wanna show you this too. I've been eyeballing this mirror forever and ever, and I used to have a little table here, and I love my little table, so I just took it home. It has a new home. But yeah, I need to get a new clock because it fell off the wall. But so now I have this cool little mirror, and I kept that basket there, so I propped the mirror up on the basket. I don't know if it's gonna stay there, but that's where my purse goes. Anyhow, I'm gonna continue on my morning before my clients get here. I was here a bit early. I wanted to film this for you and just wanted to touch base and say hello. And thanks for continuing to watch my videos through the break. I kind of had a hard time filming. I filmed a couple. There wasn't really much going on. You guys don't always, the numbers really aren't that great for tutorials, like nail art tutorials. So I didn't film very many of them. I just kind of got discouraged with them. But yeah, we're back in the salon now and back to vlogging and hopefully back to receiving orders soon so I can do some hauls for you guys and some acrylic tutorials because they seem to be very popular. Yeah, so let's get at it. I'm just realizing too, you know, I don't know how much of this you'll be able to see, but the trees are coming in and I'm right on the river and it's really nice. I like it. I love my little place. Okay, so drinking my coffee. It's probably getting cold. I kind of rambled. It's because I haven't had coffee. I feel like I go through this every morning with you guys when I film. Okay, bye. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Okay, so it's a little bit later on in the week. I'm just sending my confirmations for tomorrow. My confirmation message used to be, you know, hey, confirming for tomorrow at whatever time. And I just had it set up in my messaging so that when I started typing, it would just fill out. Now my confirmation message is much longer because there's COVID rules to put in there. So I send them out and I give, you know, it takes a minute for people to read through them. And then if they have any questions, because some do, some don't have masks. So they're asking, you know, if we have any here, what the case is, which the store next door has some cloth ones for sale over there. Most people have them now. So I had a cancellation today, which was actually helpful because I have a workshop this weekend. I have 2 this weekend. Anyway, they're filling up really fast. I'm busy for like the next 4 weekends with workshops. So I'm just doing up some notes. I tend to sit down with my notes every time I do a workshop, even if it's on something that I've done before, and I take my time and go through all of the notes and add to them if need be. If there's nothing that I think I need, oh, door slammed, windows are open. If there's nothing that I think needs added to them, this time there was. It's just one of those things. So I have my little notes. I'm just set up on my nail desk, so it was already sanitized when I brought my computer and sat down here. So when I, in a few minutes, get ready for my next client, I'll sanitize everything again and set my barrier back up and all that good stuff. So that's why it's like kind of dark in here. I always shut the lights right down when I don't have a client, and especially when I'm sitting at my desk. I'm actually sitting in my client's chair because when I sit in my chair, I have this little window like to the inside of the building, which I'm sure you guys have seen if you've watched my vlogs. And every time the door opens, somebody coming into like the store, I look and I look and I look and I look and I look. So it's distracting. So I'm sitting here and it's been nice. I have a cup of my honey lemon tea, which I purchased in bulk or whatever, like you can buy boxes of tea from Tim Hortons, and I'm glad I did because they seem to be out every time I go. So, talk later.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if
Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be like a short-ish vlog this week, just because it's been kind of all work, no play. Like there's been a lot going on, but no orders coming in. I mean, I had a ton of orders before we came back to work, but not so many since we got back. So there's a little bit less, so to speak. Oh, sorry about that, to talk about. So other than, I do have to show you this. I got a new clock. So remember I said my clock fell off the wall? I got a new one. So yay, isn't that great? Anyway, so back to what I was gonna say. If you follow me on my Liquid Chrome Nails Instagram, you've seen that I've posted a little bit about some workshops. And so I wanna talk about this a little bit because I've had a fair amount of questions and sometimes it's easier to just do it this way. So the workshops can be in person or virtually. Of course, sometimes it's easier to do in person and sometimes it's totally acceptable to do virtually. It just depends on what we're doing. I customize them each to you. So each workshop really isn't like a set in stone curriculum, so to speak. I talk to you first, we touch base. So there is acrylic and gel refresher. And with those, you have to be a nail technician. You have to be certified. You have to be a nail technician. That's just the way the rules are. And yeah, so we touch base with it. I find out like where you've been, what you've been doing, what you know, what you want help with. You know, maybe you're totally already understand like liquid to powder ratio and all that stuff. You just need to work on your shaping more or whatever the case is. So we work through it that way. And then with the gel, it's the same. Like I find out, you know, what you've been doing, what you've been up to, how far along you are. Maybe you just want a refresher. Maybe you just want to like touch base with somebody and talk about it. Usually those are about 4 hours long, so they're like a half day sort of thing. Because by the time we sit down and like get going and really kind of get the conversation flowing where questions really get answered. So yeah, we give a solid like 4 for that. There's also nail art. Usually do a couple of hours for that one. It's mostly gel polish and like art supplies, of course, other art supplies, because that one's the same way. I touch base with you, we talk about it, and then I tell you to feel free to send me all the pictures you want to send me. You send me pictures at midnight, you send me pictures at 2 a.m. Send me pictures of techniques you want to learn, things you want to learn, because I know when you're put on the spot, like what do you want to learn? Well, I don't know. Like it's not easy on the spot. So you send me all the pictures, and with these classes, with these workshops, you do have future access to me too. Like it's not cut off at the end of it. You have forever access to me. I'll answer your questions as best I can, as quickly as possible. So that's those ones. So there's the acrylic and the gel and the nail art. There's also a marketing. So it is Instagram based, and it is to help you grow your following, but also to get more people in your chair. So to help you grow your local following, to get people in your chair and to make sure that your book is full. The next class is press on nails. So I go through absolutely everything that you need to purchase or that you need to line up in order to do really great press on nails. And then we talk about tips, tricks, things I learned over the like 100 sets that I've made, just different ways to go about it. It's also going to depend, are you going to sell them online, are you going to sell them in person, whatever the case is. So I customize that for you as well. So those are the workshops. Those are the workshops so far. There will be more coming in the future, but I just wanted to address that a little bit, talk to you about those. And like I said, this is going to wrap up this vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so. When I look at my analytics on YouTube, it's amazing the amount of people that watch that aren't subscribed. So if you want to keep watching them, subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I'm posting. I generally post on Mondays and Wednesdays. COVID changed it to I post whenever I can. But I'm hoping to get back to a Monday and Wednesday schedule, even though you're not going to see this on probably a Monday or a Wednesday, but anyhow, that's my goal. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I truly appreciate the support, and I hope you have a great week.